Hey guys, my name is Swapnil and you are watching GenXclub. Today we are going to build a course management system GUI project using Java, Python and MongoDB. You might be wondering how we are going to use both Java and Python. So we are going to control the database and rest of the backend in Python and the GUI using Java. We can also do it using only Java, but to control database using Java, we need to use a library like Gradle or Moving, and we don't want to use that. And in the case of Python, it doesn't has as much as GUI features as Java, so we are going to use both of them. So now I will show you the targets which we will cover in our project. So these are the goals that we are covering on in our project. So teachers should be able to upload courses and students should be able to view them, obviously, and students should be able to upload projects based on the courses, and teachers should be able to view the projects uploaded by students. So these are the basic goals that we are going to cover in our project. So now I will show you the project that we are going to build in this video so that you can know what are we going to build exactly. So this is the project that we are going to build in this video. So here are two options: I am a student or I am a teacher. So we will first log in as a teacher and upload a course, and then view that course by logging in as a student and upload a project based on it. And we will log in as a teacher again and then view that project. Yeah. So there will be a common password for all the teachers. We don't need to create a separate account for all of them. And so yeah, we will upload a course. Its caption will be Google tricks, and its link I will pick one of our link from YouTube. Yeah, our course has been uploaded. Now let's log out and log in as a student. Yeah, we need to create an account, and here I will enter my email ID. Yeah, so now it has sent an OTP to my email ID. So I will check that and enter it here. Yeah, so I have copied it and I will paste it in. Yeah, it's processing. Now we have logged in as a student. So now we'll browse our courses. So here is the course that we uploaded. Let us open it. Yeah, it will open the link of the course in our default browser. Yeah. So now we'll submit a project. So the title of the project will be Google Tricks Project. I will open Notepad and create a txt file there. Yeah, and I will save it. Yeah, and I'll submit it, and we have to select the file now. So this is our file. I will select it. Our project has been uploaded. So now I will log out and log in as a teacher and view the project. So yeah, yeah. So I will click on view projects, and this is our project. So you can see the text which we wrote inside the txt file is here. So that's it. Now we will plan the project and then begin coding. So here I have opened my IntelliJ idea. This is the ID which I'm going to use for this project. So you can use your favorite ID and make sure that JDK Python and MongoDB is installed on your device. So here I will create a new project and I will name it Course Management System GenXclub. Yeah, we have to wait while it's loading the project. So the project has finished loading, and now I will create a new folder here to store our images and stuff like that. So I'll right click and I will create a new folder. Yeah, its name will be res, and we'll create one more folder for storing our Python exes. We'll convert our Python files to exe files and then load them here. Yeah. So yeah, now I will paste my images into the res folder. So I have pasted one image here, and now we will create a new class in our source folder. So yeah, and we will name it main because it will be our main class. Yeah. Now we will create a main method inside it and press tab. Yeah. So now we will create a one more class called intro, which will give the intro of our program. You will understand as we program it. So here we will write extends jframe. What will this do is we can access all the methods of jframe class directly here. I will show you it. So I will create a constructor for this class. Yeah, and we can directly call set visible and the methods like that here. So now I will add a try catch here. Yeah, and inside try I will create an object of intro. Yeah, and I will write intro dot set visible to. So basically what will this in extents do is it will directly, I mean, the intro class will be a indirect object of the jframe class. Yeah, and now what we'll do is we will write some codes. So yeah, so I will create a method here called, I'll name it setup because it will do all our setup. So I will also create a J panel and name it root panel, and its layout will be null. Yeah. So now we'll set the properties of our JFrame. So it is not resizable, and we will set it to undecorated. I mean the borders will not appear. So yeah, and we have to also set default close operation, exit on close. Now we'll set its size. Yeah. We'll set its size to be 500 and 400. So 500 will be the width of the frame and 400 will be, oops, there is nothing called frame. So yeah, that's fine now. And set location relative to null. What will this do is it will center the window. So yeah, now what we'll do is we will set the properties of our root panel and add some stuff like labels and stuff like that inside it. So yeah, we will first call the method here and we'll add root panel here. Yeah, so first we will create a J label and we will name it heading, and inside it we will write course management system. Yeah. And we will set it opaque because the layout of the root panel is null. That's why we have to set it to be opaque. We can add custom bounds to it. I mean custom location and size to it. So yeah, I will set font to we have to create a object of the font class, and I'll set its font to monospace, and here I have to add some style, but I will let it to be plain, and finally the font size, yeah, 22 is enough. So now it's foreground, color dot height. We will set the background of our root panel to be dark gray. Yeah, and one more thing, what else we have to do? Yeah, background. We'll set the same background as of our root panel. We can get that using root panel dot get background. Because this is, we don't have to set a background to a label usually, but we have set it to be opaque. That's why we need to set it. So yeah, and now I will create a dimension object, and its value will be heading dot get preferred size. So what will this do is it will get the size of our text and create a dimension object of it. So yeah, we will use it while setting the bounds of our heading. Yeah, so here what we'll do is, so 250 minus d dot width by do. Why, I will tell you why I have done this. So basically what happens is, the width of our frame is 500, so half of it is 250, and whatever location its x will be, the label starts from there. So wait, I will show it using paint. Yeah, so suppose this is our frame and the center of it will be here. So if we directly submit it to the center, what will it, our label will be like this here. So we don't have to set it to the center, else what we'll do is get the half size of the label and the half size of the window. Half size probably means center. So I will one, yeah, suppose this is the half size of the window and half size of the label will be here. Suppose this is the label, so this is the half size of the label, so and the label will come in the center. So hope you understand. Yeah, and its y position will be 30, and d dot width, its width and height will be d dot width and d dot height. Yeah, now we'll add the heading into our root panel. Yeah, we'll check if it works. Let it finish its build. Yeah, you can see our window. We have to do one more thing, that we have to set its icon to be our logo, or else it will show the Java default Java icon. I will do that. Yeah, and set icon image. There is a method called set icon image, and inside it we have to write toolkit dot get default toolkit dot get image. I will copy the path of our logo. Yeah, yeah. And now we will also add our logo into the root panel by making it an label, j label. Yeah, j label icon is equal to new j label, and inside it we have to write new image icon, and I have copied it. Yeah, we'll set it to be opaque and just set its background, because we can't set font on an image. You must be knowing that. Yeah, and we have to also set bounds. So my image here is 200 by 200. So half of 200 is 100. We will do the same as we have done in this headings bounds. So yeah, 250, oh, 250 minus 100, and its y will be 200, not 200. 150 is enough, and yeah, its width and height is 200. So let me add it. Yeah, now let us run it. Yeah. Wait, our main heading is not. Mm, yeah, I by mistake removed the root panel dot add heading. Yeah, let us run it again. Yeah, it's come. You can see it. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll we'll sleep our program for 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. Here 4000 refers to 4000 milliseconds, which are 4 seconds. Yeah, and we'll create one more class here, and we'll name it home. So it will make the home window. So extends jframe. Yeah, not jar file, jframe. Array. Yeah, and we'll create a constructor for it, and after for waiting 4 seconds we will dispose our intro and make an object of home. Yeah, yeah. And now what we'll do is, for designing our home, on the left side we will have an name of our software and our logo, and on the left side we will have the login options. So yeah, login options probably means that I'm a student or I'm a teacher. Yeah, so I will create a method here called public void create left bar, and one more called a public void create right. Now what we will do is we will set the resize. We will set the properties of our JFrame. Yeah. So we'll set its size to be 600 by 600. Yeah, that's okay. And jframe.exit on close. Yeah, we will. And what else we have to do? Yeah, set icon image. Yeah, we'll copy its path. Yeah, and we'll set its location relative to null. Yeah, and one more thing, what else we have to do? We'll check here. Yeah, that is it. We'll create a J panel and name it root panel because it's our root panel, and set its layout to be null, and we'll add it. And before that we will call these two methods. Yeah, so in create left bar we'll create one more J panel to be on left. So let me create it. We'll also set its layout to be null, and we'll set it opaque to true. Yeah, and we'll set its background color to be dark gray. Yeah, and now we will create first I will set the bounds for it. So we'll set its width to be 300, and probably we will it sets its x should be 0, and y also should be 0, and 300 and 600. So it will cover the half of the left portion of it. Yeah, and yeah, now create a j label for showing our heading. We'll set opaque to be 2, and set its font. Yeah, and set its foreground to be white. And what else we would do? Yeah, set its background because we have set it to be opaque. Yeah, and yeah, now we'll set its bounds. We'll create a dimension object like the last time, and set its bounds. So the half of 600, which is the width of our frame, it's 300. Yeah, minus d dot width by 2. We'll just add it to brackets. Yeah, and it's not 300 minus, 150 minus, because we want to have on left side, that's why. And the width of the left one is 300, and half of it is 150. Yeah, and its y will be 30, and d dot width and d dot height. Yeah, now we'll add it to the root panel. Yeah, and we'll create j j label referring to our logo. So j label icon equals new j label, new image icon, and I will copy its path, yeah, and paste it here. So we'll set it to be opaque, and set its background and bounds. Half of 300 is 150, and its width is 100, so width is 200, so half of it is 100. Yeah, and its y will be, what is the y of our heading? Yeah, 30. So its y will be approximately 250 is okay. Yeah, and width and height will be 200, 200. It depends on your image, that what you give its width and height. So the width and height of our image should be the original width and height of your image. So my width and height here is 200 by 200, that's why I will give 200 by 200. So yeah, now I will add it to, yeah, I already done it. Yeah, so now we will try running it and check if it works. Yeah, we have to wait 4 seconds now. Yeah, you can see, yeah, it's not working. Yeah, we don't need to add it the heading into the root panel, else what we'll do is we will add into our left panel. um, we'll add the heading and the icon into the left panel, and then add it to the root panel. Then add our panel to the root panel. Now let's check if it works. Yeah, we have to wait 4 seconds. Yeah, you can say it's working. Just we have to decrease the font size of our heading a bit because it's not fitting in our window. Yeah, we'll make it 20. Yeah, let's try now. Yeah, it's working now. So that's it for today. Subscribe our YouTube channel, and we have a Telegram channel too, and follow us on Instagram. All the links are in the description. And this is the part 1 of our series, so stay tuned for next parts. There will be total 4 parts in our series. So yeah, bye.